Are you someone who's thinking about buying a house soon and you want to know what the first thing you should be doing even before typing in Zillow and looking at houses? On today's video, I'm going to break down the #1 thing you need to do if you're on the fence about buying in the future. What's going on, everyone? Adam Schwarz here, top real estate agent. This is your first time to my channel. Every single week, I drop videos about buying and selling real estate, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. On today's video, I'm gonna talk about the #1 thing every single person needs to do before looking at homes online, and that is figuring out how much you can afford. And why is that so important is because that is the first step. You have to figure out exactly what you can afford and what buys you in that market. A lot of buyers, what they end up doing is they want to go look at homes first and then get pre-qualified. The reason why that is an issue is one, say you find a house you really love and then you try to get your paperwork to a lender, that house is probably gone, because I want you to realize this. If you love it, there's probably way more other people that love it too. And we're already seeing houses with multiple offers. The market of last year where houses are sitting on the market because rates are at 7%, that market's gone already. Home prices have adjusted, rates have gone down, and we're already seeing buyers come back in the market. So if you want to look at houses, you've got to get pre-qualified, because if you find the house you love, you want to be able to write that offer right away, not try to get your paperwork to a lender. That takes a few days, and before you know it, the house is gone. The second problem of looking at homes before you're pre-qualified is you start looking at houses that you just can't afford, and that is something terrible to do. And if you're working with an agent and they're not advising you to get pre-qualified first, then they're kind of setting you up to be doomed. And the reason I say that is if I'm looking at $700,000 houses and I love these houses and everything is great and X, Y, Z, and this is what I want to buy, but then I find out I can only qualify for 6, then everything I look at 600,000 is not going to be as nice as 700,000, and then it discourages me, and then that makes me not want to buy a home. And so for you, the #1 thing you need to do before even looking at homes online is go get pre-qualified with a lender so you can figure out how much you can buy, what you feel comfortable with, so then it will narrow down your home search, so then you stop wasting time. And remember, with rates going up and down, if I'm qualified for say 700,000 and then my lender calls me and say, hey, rates dropped 0.25%, you're now qualified for 750. If I already have my paperwork in, I can then jump on a house that is already done, because I can beat out the person who's sitting on the fence not wanting to get their paperwork into a lender. And I know why a lot of you guys do not want to get your paperwork into a lender, because the lender tells you what you can and cannot buy. It's like someone who kind of feels a little sick but doesn't want to go to the doctors because they don't want to know what's really wrong with them. I understand it's scary, but if your goal is to truly buy a house one day, you're gonna have to do it sooner than later. So it's better to do it first, then go look at homes, and that'll be your best chance of getting the home of your dreams.